Okay, guys, we're just finishing off here at Old Trafford after a bad point. It is a bad point. I know we didn't lose, that's one thing, but loads of fans disappointed. We're just in the fan roundup now. Transfer window is obviously come to an end. We ended up getting Odion Ighalo last minute. Bruno Fernandes making his debut today. We managed to capture him. Out of 10, what would you give our transfer window? Do you think it was a success?
Out of 10, I'll give it a 5. I think Bruno Fernandes is a great signing. It's what we all wanted as fans. But it's just embarrassing for a club the size of Manchester United to be like scrambling around on deadline day for a striker. Rashford was injured, 2 weeks ago? We've had even 2 weeks to prepare for a striker. Like, we're talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if he has pull or not. He coached Haaland at Mulder, and he couldn't even get Haaland here after he coached him.
Is that a big sign as to actually where we are?
There's no pulling power. The only pulling power we have is of our club, and that's going down already because the players know that we're on the way down. So it's embarrassing for us to sign a player of the quality of Odion Ighalo. Obviously, I'll support him now because he's our player. But for us to be scrambling around on deadline day to get a short-term loan signing of a player of that quality is embarrassing, I feel.
Ighalo, I mean, there's loads being said, and like this guy said here, we will support him. He's our player now. We're going to back him. But I mean, Martial's in bad form at the moment. Do you think that Ighalo, come in, could do a job?
I think Ighalo done well at Watford, but I don't think he would be the man to lead our attacking line. I think Ighalo should be more of a backup, like a different option. Like if Martial's not playing well in a game, maybe we can bring Ighalo on, make it easier for Martial, or that.
Just to switch it up a bit.
Switch it up, or if Martial gets injured, Ighalo's there to play.
And do you think Bruno Fernandes will be a success?
I think Fernandes will definitely be a success. Today, seeing him, I could see that the quality he has. We just need our players from injury to come back to help him in midfield. I think when Pogba's back, McTominay's back, I think then we'll see the best of Fernandes.
Okay.
Pogba's gone.
There was talks. I do think Pogba's going to be gone in the summer. There's talks of a walkout today, protesting against the Glazers and protesting against Ed Woodward, etc., etc. We didn't see it. Did you think we was going to see it? And if so, was you behind it? Was you looking to walk out?
Well, this is my first game at Old Trafford, so I was never going to walk out.
But no walking out for you.
Regardless, I think if we were winning or if we were at a draw, no one was going to walk out because everyone has faith in Ole Gunnar. But if we were losing, I think there was going to be a walkout. I think Ole Gunnar's his tactics today were stupid. Bringing on 2 subs with 3 minutes to go, I think is just stupid. I just think we should have signed a striker.
We did in the end, but you mean from before we should have got one?
No, he's not. A lone striker from Watford. We're Man United. Mate, I've watched us since I was 4, 5, 6 when we had Wayne Rooney, Berbatov, the best striker. Tevez, mate.
So you're saying the likes of Ighalo?
Football. Ighalo, mate. What? He's a bench player at most. We need to be signing someone like Haaland, someone who's gonna, 5 games in 68 minutes. That is nuts, mate. We need to sign someone like that. I also think, who else were we going to sign?
Cavani was there.
Cavani rejected us.
I don't get what Ed Woodward's playing at, and to be honest, I just think it's shameful. It is shameful.
Our chances of fourth, if we go to Chelsea and get beat, for you, is that it done? But if we go to Chelsea and get the win, which you never know with Man United, we can equally do that. You never know.
It's one of them ones, innit? We can have a bad result like this today, and then we can go to Chelsea and we can beat Chelsea. But the thing is, it's not about that. It's about the consistency in the squad, and we don't have that depth. Pereira today, we can shout at him and we can say he's played bad. But it's who's going to fill in his position? If we bring in Chong, we're going to put on pressure in Chong as well, and he's too young to be playing in these type of games and stuff.
It's an interesting point you make there. So you're saying that basically, yes, we might say some players aren't good enough, but with how thick or shallow the squad, should we say, is in quality, who's gonna change that?
Yeah, that's the
thing. In terms of players,
it's the transfer window. If we got Haaland and we got Bruno, we can fill in other places as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It's quality straight away. But obviously that's for the board to sort out, and I can't blame Ole every single time. Obviously his tactics were wrong. He doesn't have tactics, but it's Pep can come into this team as a manager and he won't do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's the squad. The squad's not there and it's not good enough. Do you get me? And the board won't back anything. Do you know what I'm saying? It's with Mourinho as well. They didn't back him. He got his 3rd choice defender or something like that in the squad. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously it's we need to sort that out, and then we can obviously move forward from then. But right now, I don't see where it's going really.
So Bruno Fernandes, do you think he will be a positive? Do you think he's going to be able to unlock doors for us once we get players back off injury?
Definitely. I think Bruno Fernandes showed a lot of potential today, and it says a lot about our team considering how Bruno Fernandes just had his home debut, and he showed leadership. He showed signs of a sort of potential captain, in fact, and it shows that by Bruno Fernandes telling people to go forward, to attack, and to play with confidence, it just shows how far we've fallen as a club. And I think when Pogba comes back, when McTominay comes back, Bruno will improve as well, and there will be good chemistry amongst them. In fact, I think Mata and Bruno Fernandes linked quite well today. So it's just about giving him time. I think a lot of people said, Bruno wouldn't perform well, or he'd be another Falcao, he wouldn't do as well, but I think today he just showed that he's a class player and he has a lot of potential.
And it's his first game as well, isn't it? So we can't expect him to do too much. Just to finish off, give me all a rating of the transfer window. I know you did it, but I'm going to start from you. Give me a rating out of 10.
Like, obviously we signed a guy from Southend. I'm not sure. Like,
well, he's not going to be in the squad.
Yeah, obviously we've got De Gea, we've got obviously like Romero. I think Romero's top class.
Yeah, we're well stocked in the keeper.
Yeah, and I think for him he's going out on loan.
Igalo coming in.
I don't know. I think Josh King we should have a better bid on, because he's a good guy.
So you would have taken him? Yeah, but a good guy is a good guy.
But
is he Manchester United quality?
No, but would you have taken him for 30 million?
No,
Josh
not
King
at all.
for 30 million?
For me, Rashford, Martial, they ball together. They ball. But for me, nah.
What transfer window out of 10?
I want to say like a 6, maybe 7.
Okay. 6 or 7 over here. What are you saying?
I'd say a 6. We addressed some issues, but we should have sorted it out way earlier. We shouldn't have. Yeah.
You already said a 6, didn't you?
Probably 4. Yeah. Do you know what it is? Like doing that last minute, the Igalo transfer, and not even that. We're gonna pay 30 million. What is it? 30 million for Josh King.
No, we got 27 million rejected apparently.
Other clubs are taking the piss out of us. You know what I'm saying? Like even Spartan as well, they took the piss out of us.
Arsenal
You know
are the biggest banner club and they're laughing at us.
Every transfer window that comes, we're getting pulled around, and then we've got Edwards as well. He can't get a deal done for us. Do you know what I'm saying? So 4 for me, straight up.
Yeah, I would say a 6. I mean, people are bashing Igalo and saying that he shouldn't have signed, and of course it's just a loan deal, so it's a short-term replacement. But if you think about it, we had 2 transfer windows to find a replacement for Lukaku and Sanchez, and to find Igalo in the last minute, that says a lot.
Crazy.
Almost
embarrassing, really. No disrespect to Igalo, but it is. Give me a rating out of 10 for our transfer window.
Probably a 5.
Yeah.
Because, bro, the 1st of January, were you thinking the guy was going to come here? We weren't thinking that.
Yeah.
Obviously, Fernandes was just bound to happen, but I don't know.
Even 2 years.
What about you? Out of 10, what would you give our transfer window?
6.
6? Yeah. Fairly average from these guys here. Hopefully Igalo can come and tear up trees, because someone needs to right now. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.